Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, Raven. I'm here today for Music Maniacs, is what we're changing the name of the segment to. Instead of Music Mondays, because I can't adhere to just being here on Mondays. That's crazy. That's like a rule or regulation or something. That's no good for me. I'm going to just show up whenever I want, and we're going to call it Music Maniacs, and you guys are my maniacs. You're with me on this. Today, I'm going to show some of my 21 Pilots vinyls because I haven't showed many of them yet. I think I only showed Skilled and Icy way back in the beginning. And I have all of them except for their self-titled debut, which they haven't officially released on vinyl. I could get a bootleg copy of it, but I haven't yet. And I don't have Tyler Joseph's solo album, No Fun Intended. Again, not been officially released on vinyl. They do have all the ones that have been. I'm going to start with Vessel. This is Vessel. The cover, for those of you that don't know, features Tyler and Josh's grandpas. The back of it has Tyler and Josh there in their skeleton attire. This is it's an amazing album. I mean, all of 21 Pilots is amazing. You can't pick and choose favorites with this band because they've really never made a bad song. This album is spectacular. It's a spectacular album. Ode to Sleep, Holding On to You, Migraine, House of Gold, Car Radio, Semi-Automatic, Scream, The Run and Go, Fake You Out, Guns for Hands, Trees, and Truce. If you don't know 21 Pilots, you need to. This album is so good. It's so good. Okay. Let's have a looky-loo. We have the liner notes that have the lyrics, of course. And some photos there of our Josh and Tyler. Vessel. This album, I listen to this album every day. Like I said, you can't pick favorites with this band, but this album in particular to me it's very special to me. When they say music saves lives, I don't take that lightly. Music saved my life. And this band and this album, I can't say enough things about it. Next, we have the beautiful Blurry Face. Blurry Face, of course. The home of Stressed Out, skyrocketed, 21 Pilots to fame. Meteoric rise in prehistoric times, right? Stressed Out, but that is not all that is on this album. This is an amazing album. Again, one of the things I love the most about 21 Pilots is that they switch it up all the time. They don't have like one sound. They do it all, and they do it all so well. This is a double vinyl. I'm not going to bother pulling them out because they're just, they're just black. All your stuff's in there. Heavy Dirty Soul, Stressed Out Ride, Fairly Local, Tearing My Heart, Lane Boy, The Judge. So good. Doubt, Polarize, We Don't Believe What's on TV, Message Man, Hometown Not Today, and Goner. Goner is in my top 3 favorite songs of all time. It's beautiful. It's the first song I ever learned to play on piano. I have a tattoo in reference to it. Next up we have Trench with a gorgeous vulture there on the front. Trench again, an amazing album. Beautiful artwork inside. Twenty-One Pilots are more than just a band. They're storytellers. There's a amazingly beautiful, complex story that goes along with everything they do. We could do like a whole series just talking about Dima and that whole story. It's amazing to me how a band can have this story, this epic tale that they've woven into their music, and at the same time create songs that stand alone for listeners that don't know the story. Uh, It's just their creativity and the brilliance of 21 Pilots is overwhelming to me. How incredible every little thing this band does, they do for a reason. There's nothing unthought of. And they care so much about their fan base and they make it so known. And I just love them. This is not a studio album. This was location sessions. This was released after Trench. They went around and they did some cool versions of songs that were on Trench. Mr. Joseph there with all of his equipment. Brilliant. Brilliant. This was a Record Store Day exclusive at the time. Location sessions. It's another cool studio picture. Dancing. The vinyl itself is this really beautiful gray. Super cool. This has some beautiful versions of songs on it. The most beautiful version of Chlorine. Cut My Lip, The Hype, and Level of Concern. Level of Concern was not on Trench. It's kind of its own era, but it's included on here. And the most recent offering, of course, look how beautiful this is. This is Scaled and Icy, which is a reference to a lyric scaled back and isolated off the song Redecorate. It's also an anagram for Clancy is Dead. The Outside video came out recently, and we don't know about Clancy right now. We're all in the same boat of confusion with what's going on with Clancy. And is Tyler Clancy? Is Tyler not Clancy? Is Tyler following in Clancy's footsteps? We don't know. We also know there's a whole bunch of Neds now. I have my Ned. I don't know how well you guys can see him there. It says Stay Alive. I had my daughter write that out for me when she was smaller. And she did the E. That's how she used to write her E's. And I thought it was perfect because it looks so much like their imagery. That's my Ned. He's dripping wet. He just got out of the swimming pool. Scaled and Icy. The beautiful dragon on the front. His name is Trash. The new logo. The logos change a little bit all the time. I have the one on my finger. If you can see. Good Day, Choker, Shy Away, The Outside, Saturday, Never Take It, Mulberry Street, Formidable, Bounce Man, No Chances, Redecorate. Again, an epic offering from 21 Pilots. I didn't read the names off Trench, did I? That's because they're not on the back of it. It has Jumpsuit, of course. So that's all of them, of my 21 Pilots vinyls. I would like to do a video on each one and talk about the songs and the lyrics and the meanings and all that and get into the story a bit. Again, for those of you that don't know 21 Pilots, I really, really encourage you to check them out. They're just incredible. They're so incredible. We have their little Funko Pops up there. And the other ones. They're up there. Exclusives and non-exclusives. And yeah, so that's it for today. And I'm so glad that you came and you joined me for this. And I encourage you, like I said, to check out 21 Pilots, all of it, because it's all brilliant. And as always, remember music saves lives, so play it loud. And I'll see you next time. Peace.